Hi, Chris. Hi, Sean. Hi, Eric. Hello, hello, hello. How are ya? Hello, how's it going? Welcome back. Thank you guys for all the likes. I see the carpool. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure I do something real quick. Hold on. Make sure I refresh those settings. Hopefully that helps. Master! I used to have that soundbite. I should bring it out. Hello? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? I see the 3 out of 3 card pulls. 3 out of 3. I'll address that in a second, Eric, but I just wanted to stop by and say hi. We are live in 3 platforms, and today we're not just doing our daily tarot as we've been doing lately for the good old practice, but we are also playing a Shift at Midnight, a newer, more indie game that is likely going to test my trust issues. Yes, 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 yes. I'm here for trusting and not trusting and trusting and not trusting. You can watch the stream over on the purple app, the red app, and the clock app. As usual reminders, the very first half, if not the very first portion of the stream, is usually dedicated to the tarot and the news and the yapping and the updates of all things life. I wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody that's been hanging out for the last couple days since I've been back in from vacation, and I'm glad you're here. Thanks for spending that quality time. New posts as of lately has been at 2 p.m. my time, which is 1 p.m. Pacific. I think 4 Eastern time. So if you want any new content, is usually on TikTok and YouTube as well as Instagram for parts of it. I'm gonna start testing more on Instagram as well this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. I see you, Sean. I see you, Eric. Eric, I see you've done the 3 out of 3. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleansing the space, but I have a question for you before I get into the zone for all that. Do you want to keep bringing up cards for you specifically, or do you want to do like a card pulled for, like, I don't know, celebrities? All entertainment purposes, allegedly. Ask because you recently just had another one, and I don't know if you want a continuation of that or all for you. Okay, got it. I was like, do you want me to be messy? As for our streamlets, have 3 favorite people here: Eric, Flutie, and Big F. Hey, Big F hasn't been around for a minute. He's been really busy, especially because I've been going earlier. Usually he's on the streams when I'm on later, or if I'm on the weekend. So y'all can't even blame him. He's not here. He's not here. I'm gonna clip that and send it to him and be like, hey, they talking smack. They say you bought the labs. The labs of the streams. Steve Harrington reporting to you live from Meld Studio. Hello. Now let's get to it. Before we continue on, a reminder, Meld Studio now has LUTs available, as well as some other cool stuffs and updates that have been happening as of recently. Big shout out to Meld Studio, because I am a creator under them, and every time you use code ALX as a new user, they support me. So if you're ever ready for the pro settings of Meld Studio using Spark, you can go ahead and use my code ALX. No pressure though. Don't hesitate. Meld Studio is also free. Just comment it on their social media sections and tell them Alex sent you. That might actually help. Drama happened yesterday after stream. That's interesting. Let me get to it. Let's cleanse. Hello, beautiful people. We are live in 3 platforms: the purple app, the red app, and the clock app. We use nicknames until the very end of the stream, or occasionally when I slip up. At that very moment, we're gonna actually start with our daily tarot, if that's okay, Eric. I hope you don't mind. That way everybody can listen here, zone in. Nah, him and Eric be slipping them bills. Just can't prove it. Oh, actually, Eric, now that you're here, did you see Sean's message on the Pal World chat on our Discord? He has some problems, and I honestly, I'm not upper tier level on Pal World to be answering. If anything, I feel like I need to do a co-stream with Eric. If we want to do Pal World one day. But yes. Oh, what the heck? That one, Robert. Did you tell me yesterday that you got a girlfriend? Good job, Robert. Or was that somebody else? Am I confusing you with somebody else? As always, we use the daily tarot with my regular tarot deck. No oracles, just tarot. If I find a different oracle, I might play around and see if I want to do daily oracle and switch it up. Because sometimes oracle decks are actually really fun to play with. Ron! Not the role being try again. You finally have money? You remember when I asked for 40? Oh my god, Robert, you got money, let's go! I'm so proud of you, bro. In these trying times, I'm so glad you found your 40. Because it wasn't gonna be from me. You on some bullshit! Oh, okay. Okay. Eric, did you get a 20? I might have missed it, by the way. Oh, you did. Got it. Pin. Alright, let me get into it. Hello, everybody. My name is Alex. I'm a streamer, creator, a nerd, and I do multiple things. One of the fun things is tarot readings. I've actually had tarot around me for 10 years. I just suck at remembering things and tend to get really distracted and don't focus on one thing at a time. So I've been putting myself in a situation where streaming can give me the opportunity to go back into it while simultaneously also doing the things I love, which is talking nerdy. Not dirty, nerdy. And doing tarot. Right now we're gonna go ahead and do the daily tarot. I can't wait to have a different setup for getting a secondary, third camera here. So I can also include a camera in the deck. Let's go. Speaking of money, when we're doing next food fundraiser, that's a good question, Chris. We should do that actually. Ooh, one jumped out. Oh, you know what'd be fun? For like every donation, we do a tarot reading or we play Warframe together. If the donation passes a certain point. Or we can do like bullet points. Every checkpoint, like I do a massive reading. The next checkpoint could be like survival with community on Warframe. Next checkpoint could be like phasmophobia with community. Kind of like stuff like that. It's funny you asked that. Actually, I've been thinking a lot about it. Okay, first card that jumped out. Let's talk about it. It is the... I can never pronounce it. The Hierophant. I always fuck it. The Hierophant. My bad. It's in reverse, actually, which is interesting. Vulnerability. It's interesting because I... This is usually an art sign, though. I asked cards to give me a reading. It could be for me. This might be a reading for me. Okay. Okay, so what I asked in my mind while I was shuffling was basically, you can give me a reading for me specifically as long as it resonates for somebody else out there, okay? If it was upright, there's a sense of morality and teachings. It's like somebody that's a bit more grounded, divine wisdom for the most part, but it's in reverse. It feels almost like the opposite of that. Unorthodox, you're kind of wavering through your ways, you're vulnerable decisions. There was somebody in my mind when I did this, and I think it's about someone I know, so I'll open that up with you guys. I'm not gonna talk about who it is, I just put it in here. Something had happened earlier. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys some folklore woo-woo shit, alright? And just bear with me. You're for it, Chris? I love that. No, yeah, I've like thought about it. I don't know if I want to make it like a yearly thing or like a twice a year kind of thing, and then explore how much we can do, and if it's only Warframe or more people. Anyway, woo-woo stuff, alright? Bear with me. There is a saying that, you know how there's like... You know what monitoring spirits are? Like, monitoring spirits, usually people that are tapping into your socials, in the backgrounds and stuff like that. Something happened to... Ooh, my bad. I didn't mean to smack you. I didn't mean to smack the fuck out of you. My bad. When... Sometimes monitoring spirits could also be looked as like flies on the wall kind of situation. Something happened today that I thought was really weird. And I was like, I do need to clarify that if I'm doing the content creation thing... Oh my god! You're in my... What's up? That's funny. Now you're in the purple app. Welcome to the purple app. I finally got my money. I saw that on... I saw that on the clock app. I'm glad you got your money. I'm so glad you got your money. I know that through content creation, monitoring spirits are gonna be inevitably a fucking thing. Now, if you're going through life and you think that people are watching you in the back end, like that's also totally possible. There could be people that you have like cut off. They might be lurking in the shadows, and that's a thing. Something happened today with a fly specifically that I was like, huh, that's fucking interesting. Obviously I kept myself grounded and I just walked away from it, but did some cleansing around the house that I thought was interesting. And this particular card specifically, because of what it usually represents and the signs that kind of fall under it, heavy on the earth signs, something's popping up for that for me specifically. But if you want to read it for yourself, you want to take it as a generalized thing, let's say this might resonate with you, okay? I sense like, I've been sensing like someone's been tapping into my energy basically. And I don't sense it as being harmful, but I sense it as being, for lack of a better way, unexperienced and or just stupid. maybe not unexperienced, maybe they have experienced life, but they could be just not mature yet enough, even if they're in the later stages of life. Thank you for the follow. Why did my alert not go off? Hi. Did you just go into all 3 platforms to add, if I remember? I'm so glad you got your $40, and I'm so thankful you are here in all 3 of my platforms. That shit is so funny. Thank you for the follow, Odin the bear. Sorry the alert didn't go off. That's crazy. Yeah, anyway, I've been sensing some additional energies that have been happening. Ironically enough, as of lately, because of retrograde, I've had a lot of people kind of come up from my past, including some folks from past work environments that I had to leave for specific situations that I chose to leave because they were just not safe. And it's been an interesting phase to kind of see all of it come back up and like be right in front of me. So again, this possibly is for me. Could just not necessarily at all for you guys, but just keep that in mind. That's what I've been experiencing. Maybe you're also experiencing that. We'll see. Let's see what other card comes forward. Sometimes the tarot be dragging me. We got a 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tight, you can't stop. It's a control, stability, security, and rank. Material gain, but there's a sense of protection. There's stability in essence for the most part. Pendulum. I think this is for that person. I think I'm reading that energy now. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, I'm reading myself in front of you guys. Ew! I'm reading myself for you guys, and it's not even about me, it's about someone I know. If you see me looking down, it's because I have the tarot and my pendulum together. Is this for them? That's their energy. Okay. Okay. It's a controlling thing. What should be my mom? Wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it's my mom, actually. She wouldn't be leaving. So. Okay, I'll pass another card. It is their energy. Interesting. Wait, I'm gonna pull one more card for myself just on this so I can fully read you guys everything that I'm getting. One more card, please, just to clarify. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, that's their energy. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is and who it is and what it is, but I'm gonna read you guys what I'm getting from this because I'm pretty sure this is who I think it is. It's not one you guys know though. We have the Hierophant. I can never pronounce this fucking thing. Upside down. We have the 4 of Pentacles upright. We have the Fool in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Alright, so let's take this down. I talked about a wavering concept of vulnerability. I think the individual's feeling a little bit of vulnerable. They might be feeling some parts of the past specifically, and I think that's why there's been like a sense of like monitoring spirits on my end. I've talked already with you guys about how I've had random people from my past kind of like pop up recently. So that's the sense of what's happening. That's the energy I've been getting for a while. It could be that person. It could be like 3 different people at the same time. But the 4 of Pentacles is telling me there's a sense of wanting to control something. Could be a narrative. Could be just like, oh, fuck. Like, I wish I was hanging out with you, or I wish I was with you. Or if it, let's say it's my mom, right? I wish you were the daughter I used to be. That you used to be. Like that kind of bullshit of energy. Let's say it's that, right? That's the sense of control and energy that's kind of coming from the 4 of Pentacles specifically. It could come with success in general. It's like there is positivities to the card itself, but because I'm reading somebody else's energy, I don't sense it as that. I sense it as like I'm tapping as much as I can from where I can to try to control the situation specifically. Now, again, as I mentioned, I've already been proven that there has been people tapping into my social media and all of these things, and I have received text messages from other individuals. So there has been that energy period around me for the last couple weeks, so that could be it. If you guys resonate with that, super dope. Hope that helps with what I'm reading. Maybe confirm some information for you, but I would triple check and center yourself. Leave what doesn't resonate. The Fool in reverse, if it was upright, the Fool would be more of like a beginning of a journey with a sense of kind of like aloofness. It's still a positive thing, but kind of like we're starting brand new. The Fool is kind of like the first card that you get into the tarot deck. And if you read tarot, you understand that tarot is a bit of a journey. It goes from the Fool to the next card, to the next card, to the next card, right? Until you get to the kings and queens and stuff. The Fool is just the very beginning of that deck. You are starting that journey. It's in reverse, my friends. So, if it's in reverse, we're looking at the opposite of spreading your wings and flying. It feels almost like we're still stuck in the past of some bullshit that's happened, right? Recklessness, inexperience, hesitation. The inexperience in general could also be connected to the lack of divine wisdom, which is if it was upright, the Hierophant would actually be more of divine wisdom. It was in reverse. So it just feels kind of like not grounded energy kind of in their head a tad bit of what, like, how to move forward and how to even tackle this situation. Again, I'm reading myself right now. This is what I'm getting. And now I'm getting the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is funny specifically. I'm getting it in reverse to be more detailed. Now, the Queen of Cups specifically is somebody that I work with in my energy. So immediately it went towards that direction. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can be something... it could be the energy of the person that we're reading right now. It could be a secondary individual coming forward. Could be advice from someone else. If it was upright, be open of receiving the healing, the nurturing, all that jazz. Imaginative, kind, good nature, right? If that was upright, it's positivity. It's a grounded kind of love, kind of emotional energy. A very huggable, kind of like nurturing individual. Think of a mom, somebody that makes you feel that kind of love. This is not that right now because it's the opposite. Right? And so we get moody, withdrawn, insecure, and honor and neglect. Now, my energy is telling me I think I know who the monitoring energy is, but I also am realizing that this is like a two-parter here because something else happened in the morning where I was just like, who the fuck? With somebody else I know, and now I actually feel like this might be just a lingering energy with a specific group of people that just need a lot of fucking mental health support. Or just like encouragement with themselves to be able to kind of stay grounded with themselves. Shit. Wait. So this is a pendulum. I haven't shown you guys this on screen properly, right? A pendulum is used as a form to talk to spirit and communication. I use it in investigations. I use it with my self-work. I've been able to use it to try to get confirmations and yes and no patterns with the pendulum itself. If it rotates a certain way, then it's more of a yes, positive, and then I kind of just like sewn into that message. And if it turns a opposite way, then it's a different kind of message. This feels like an overlap for a group of individuals that I think need to fucking hear this. So this is the part that I think resonates, whether you're watching this or not. If you yourself as a viewer know me and have been know me in the sense of like you've been watching me for a minute and you like you know who the fuck I am through the gaming stuff, right? And my energy, and you sometimes know how not snappy but realistic I am. I'm about to be one of those people again, okay? Just bear with me for a second, okay? Just bear with me. You're good, princess. Hi. Sorry, I just saw this. I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this. Whether you're monitoring me or my community, or you're just stuck in your brain and you feel like you need to control everything. Let it fucking go. And instead of controlling the surroundings of what's happening around you, try to take a moment to center yourself and control your own fucking emotions and your own nervous system. The way that I know for a fact I can't control what other people do and feel, I think some people need to be reminded that they also can't control what other people do and feel. And the last thing you should be doing is trying to find yourself in a situation when you're not grounded enough to handle it in the first place. Maybe, just maybe, if you're grounded and have gone through the shadow work and the process or the therapy work or the things and that, then maybe, just maybe, you might be able to approach the situation a little bit different if that's still your desire. But if you haven't done the self-work you need to, the self-reflection that it's needed, whatever it is internally and it needs to kind of be addressed, then nothing is going to change. And that uncomfortable feeling, the feeling of recklessness, that anxiety that we get from trying to control things, okay, that's not gonna go away. So that's the reading. I'll leave it at that because I'm giving you guys way too much information on my personal life now. Is it true that your first tarot deck needs to be gifted to you, or is that false? So I'm not necessarily sure about that because I was gifted my first tarot deck. So I can only speak from the sense of what I've been told. Yes, but I'm sure that nothing is like as strict as like, I don't know. I just don't see the occult being like super strict about it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is a gifted thing. If that resonated with anybody, go ahead. Tell them. Tell them all. Flaunt your goods. Be happy. Let them watch you. Welcome back, princess. Girl, your tarot card reading worked. Look at your DM when you can. What? Princess! Leave me a 5-star. Yeah, no, even the original screenshots he sent me, it was giving kind of like I'm struggling and I'm people pleasing, but I'm not realizing that I'm people pleasing, and I'm having a hard time admitting that I need to let go. That's all I'll say. Girl! Streamlabs, shut the fuck up. Don't listen to Streamlabs. Hi, Mez. How are you? If you were in chat while I was reading myself, that was interesting. I wish I could give you guys more context, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to be messy like that. The most I gave you is like, it could be my mom. No, I just got here. My reading basically said there is an energy around me that's been lurking for a little bit, which I knew for a minute. It's not just one, it's a couple. I have a couple text messages and a couple people reappearing in my life that have been lurking around, and I've been catching them a lot. So it's not just one, but it's like just people lurking. And yeah, basically acknowledging their energy being kind of like out of whack, slightly immature, not really moving forwardly in the best way possible, and the message feels like. And I said it out loud for those that kind of needed to hear it too. Ground yourself before you approach any situation. If you haven't done the self-work, then it's not worth it to be revisiting things from the past. Until that work has been done and acknowledgement has been done towards those things. Because I'm a pretty chill person. I don't mind. People are people. People are gonna be people. But for real, people gotta be honest for real. The fact that I had to drag the truth out, but Cat is out of the bag. But thank you, your tarot card reading really helped for real. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad we talked through it after too, so I can be more honest on my chats. Separately out of stream. Eric did want a tarot card reading. So we're gonna go ahead and pull 3 cards because he's reading 3. Gonna cleanse those real quick so y'all get to hear my mess with Eric. Same thing that he usually does. 1 tarot card, 1 what's the tea, and 1 points of view. I do think it's really important to always remember that regardless of what the cards tell you, like at the end of the day, you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just here to fucking tell you what I'm seeing. And also to slightly remind you to be kind, you know? I ain't got control of your life. You got control of your life. So how are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna handle the next steps? My chaos read. By the way, if there was a slight little lag, remember to refresh the stream. I'm still cleansing things. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna go ahead into a shift at midnight so we can get into the chaos of all things gaming. Thanks for practicing with me with all that stuff. But yeah, regarding it being gifted or not, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people can be called and drawn into something, and it probably be truly theirs, you know. But mine was gifted to me, my first one, and then years later, my dog Finian chewed them up. The last card that was left was the Empress card, and the Empress card is actually one of the cards that comes out the most in most of my readings, to the point where I'm starting to believe I am the Empress in those readings, or I could be fucking an ancestor thing. I don't know, but it's heavily tied to me. I think I still have that deck. It has to be somewhere. I think I still do. You'll see like little cards with like bite marks in it from Finian when I first got him. It's kind of cute, actually. All right, Eric. Your turn. Have to go watch Agatha all along. All I think about is of Adria Plaza in that one video where she's like, with the power of hortness and slutness. Why are people barking outside? What? Don't scare me like that. Oh my god. See, now I'm let me center. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my cards. That's a toss-up. Okay, we got one card tossed out, but I landed perfectly horizontally. Let me do a question. Can you show me yes? Can you show me no? Do you want it horizontally? You got a block. Something's blocked. I'm getting a blocked position right now. Hold on. Let me do the what's the tea and then the other card so I can start reading. I'll show you in a second. But actually, let me show you right now. You're getting a 3 of wands horizontally, I've already told you before that when it lands like that and it stays confirming me that it wants to stay horizontally, then I see it more as a block. And once is usually movement. Let me do a quick shuffle of the what's the T card and go in with this one as well. And then we get into it. You're already panicking. It could be you. It could be somebody else, though. You got a bad habits card. The card specifically talks about drug denial, repeating mistakes, and can't break the loop. That's interesting. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything. Let me do the last card, okay? Don't say anything yet. Let me see what I'm getting, okay? Everybody in chat super silent, you fucking nosy motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Mess is in the corner just sipping tea. Princess is probably at work listening like, holy shit. Robert is probably still asking for $40. Oh, my bad. He probably isn't because he already got his $40. And from what I heard, he has a girlfriend. Ennis! Hold on. Prickly skin. That's from the points of view. Or points of what we like to call your fucking ancestors dragging you and the a-hole. Oh, before I switch back, let me do this. So we got prickly skin from the points of view deck. You got bad habits from the what's the T, and then you have a horizontal placement on the 3 of Wands. I've already told you guys that for me specifically, people don't do this. People don't often do this. There are different spreads out there, but when it lands for me specifically like that, it's usually a block. I'm gonna go ahead and read the prickly skin out loud for you guys. Where's prickly skin? Okay. Prickly skin, from the deepest place of wisdom, prickly skin is born, sometimes a delight, sometimes a warning. This subtle sensation of the body whispers to you a message from the divine. Pay attention, feel the message. Something is moving you, within you or without. That needs attention. Thousands of follicles pushing up the hair flags in order to get your attention. That the spark of love or inspiration is real. If you are wondering about starting a new adventure or had some middle of the night inspiration or height of a dream not ready to be spoken yet, prickly skin is here to affirm that you must proceed. Prickly skin may also be alerting you to pay attention to something is not right. Check your surroundings. There are external forces at play. Put away your phone, listen to the wind, and proceed with caution. Yeah, prickly skin feels kind of like the back of the neck warning signs kind of energy. Like almost like a gut feeling. Like if you feel it. Sometimes in your gut, sometimes in your skin. You kind of just feel it. You feel it. With 3 of Wands, threes are usually not necessarily balanced. This is a bit of a fire energy. If it was upright, I'd say find your inspiration and take action. It's like preparation, the planning, the expansion of things. It's not necessarily fully set of 4, but you're in the 3 phase. You're about to hit the 4, right? But it's in a horizontal formation. That's a block to me. not necessarily a upside down reverse card, which would usually mean arrogance. More of a complete negative, but more of like a you're not moving forward, or somebody's not moving forward. With that, there's a block from the possibility of making the plans of whatever is next. And then we're getting a card about repeating mistakes, right? With the bad habits. You or somebody is repeating mistakes. That could be literally bad actual habits in the sense of like substance abuse and stuff like that, or literally just repeating the same stupid ass traumatic cycles that our families repeat at the same time. You could also just be constantly choosing to get stuck, or somebody could be constantly choosing to get stuck in that cycle of second guessing where they're not moving forward because of anxious attachments or just anxiety period, and not being able to talk and center themselves and regulate their nervous system to be able to move forward, right? And then we're getting prickly skin. It's almost kind of like Spirit is telling you that obviously you know something's up. Something needs to fucking change. That block definitely needs to be fucking lifted, and you need to move forward with whatever it is, whether it's choosing to do the right thing or not choosing to do the right thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more tarot card pull, Eric. I feel like I just want to. I'm not gonna look at your message yet, or whoever messaged. No. If it's meant to be that one, it'll be. Okay, that one came out. You got a 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is an emotional thing. Emotional intellectuality. Sense of balance, sure. Stability, of course. But it could also mean just like not. It's almost like someone's scared of taking a fucking risk. And it's almost like the universe is trying to fucking tell you, hey, bro, we're giving you the fucking signs. It could be you, it could be somebody else. We're giving you the fucking signs you need to, but you're not making the changes you're supposed to, and you keep getting stuck because you're not breaking those cycles. What? You won't believe me, but the bad habits is most definitely my mom. The block is my sister, and the prickly skin is me. Your mom because she's repeating the generational cycles, or she's actually getting herself into bad situations. Your sister because what, she's trying to play peaceful mediator, or she's treating you badly. And the skin is you, which makes sense because you're probably... I mean, for the last couple weeks we've been talking, you've been telling me that you've been basically setting what I've gathered from the conversations we had. Hi, Bond Cryptid. We're just doing a couple tarot readings before we start playing. Shout out to the lurkers. The energy. I'm repeating cycles just because she's leaving, but has been her home for years. Oh. How is she a block if she's leaving, though? Does something scare you about her leaving? Whatever weight you're carrying, stop carrying it. But also, I don't know who the hell is not happy and not doing the responsible. Sorry, we got a 10 of Wands in reverse. Do you think she's just careless? Do you think she's, like, not mature enough to handle whatever's next? Do you feel like... Hold on. Is this a buffer? There's a buffer. We're getting another block. I think my mom is careless, not my sister, but maybe it's because she's struggling even now without having to pay rent. So her being on her own worries me. Is this supposed to be a block? Okay, so you can't be the parent of the family all the time. The next card was basically another block. We got the chariot in the block, and usually a chariot's a pretty cool car actually to have when you're doing transitions and stuff, but there's a block happening. I don't necessarily think it's because she can't really do it. I do believe that there's a risk that needs to be had, and I think in many ways her leaving might actually help her clarify and understand what it is that she needs to do as a parent, as a thing. It's almost like a learning lesson. Sometimes when we leave the nest, it can get a little bit better. And inevitably that is bound to happen in people's cycles. And I understand where you're coming from with like the worriness and stuff like that. But I also, you can't always... That's gonna cause, that could cause some commotion for you. Yeah. We got an Ace of Pentacles, what feels more like a positive forward of her being able to make the decisions that she needs to be able to do it, even if it feels a little bit chaotic in this very moment. It's not going to be easy, but she's going to learn something from it. Fortunately, that does mean that the kids are going to come with her, but I think you need to give her a little bit more credit to be able to kind of like make those decisions. It's kind of like a rehabilitation situation where you know, like sometimes you have to allow people after the growth that they've done or lessons they've learned in a certain controlled environment, you kind of have to allow them to be able to make mistakes outside of that environment to continue growing and showing that they have learned enough to be able to grow from that. Yes, we can have those second guess thoughts about how to handle those situations, but at the same time it's almost kind of like we still can't control what she does, and she is also not going to learn if she stays where she's at or grow or find those opportunities if she stays where she's at. But of course she needs to have the proper tools to be able to handle those situations later on. I think my mom is careless and my sister thinks of maybe because I'm struggling now without having to pay rent, so her being on her own worries me. I already told her I have her back, even if it's just helping her move it. It can't help financially. I think in this kind of situation, and now, hold on. Page of Swords. Take your time and think before you act. There's a balance of priorities that she needs to do if she's making this decision. I do believe that she is going to inevitably do it. You can't have people. There is, as a person, you basically have to also understand that letting them spread their wings and fly is kind of like the best thing to do. I also think sometimes it's hard, culturally speaking, to be able to kind of allow people to, like, we just worry harder. We have more passion towards our community, so we worry a lot harder. I see what you're saying about the bad feelings that you're getting, but maybe the prickly skin isn't just you, it's also her. Where you're getting the worry because that's the sense you feel, and obviously bad things are inevitably going to happen because bad things happens to all of us. It's duality in the world. But maybe she's also getting the prickly skin card because she probably thinks, hey, like, I want to move forward with what I'm getting, or I want to give myself a chance or a try to be the parent that I want to be, and that's someone that's out there solo and can handle it because I can do it for my kids. The bad habits card, if she's going to do this, we can say that this is your mom, right? Sure, it could be. But I'm getting more emphasis on the repeating the mistakes and can't break the loop. What if this is her attempt of trying to break the loop, but really breaking the loop isn't necessarily moving out of the home, even though sometimes forcefully that can happen. It's more of like to be able to get the success and have the chariot upright and everything's good, you have to kind of like also do your own personal work to get to that point. Now we're getting a page of swords upright, which usually is more kind of like there's a sense of priorities that you need to have mentally to be able to act upon those decisions, right? You kind of have to like, when you make a decision of your own, when you live one place and you move to another place, there's going to be a lot of responsibilities that you kind of have to take on to be able to do them. My best advice for you is, as a big brother, don't overdo it, because the last thing you want to do is to also force her to isolate you out of like this rebellious deep insight that she's having, because you're being kind of like a parent instead of a sibling in this moment, right? And advice for her would be, as you move out, make sure you have your to-do list ready, because once you leave the nest, it's a completely different world out there. And I don't necessarily see it as a negative, but I also don't necessarily see it as a not an obstacle, because living by yourself is still an obstacle. And I'm seeing it even in the cards. But this is also a lesson that must be learned. There is something she also needs to learn from this. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe it is going back to the bad habits and like the repeating cycles, and like what it is that she internally sees maybe from your mom that she feels like she doesn't want to do as a mother. Oh, you're the little brother? That is not the energy I'm getting right now. Bye, Bass. That is not the energy I'm getting. It's giving you're more protective over her. Nah, I feel like maybe Latino families are like that. It feels like maybe it's not her. Maybe it is your nieces. You're very protective of your family. And whatever she's trying to break or trying to get away from, the more we worry, I fear the more she's gonna not disassociate, but like we saw the cards yesterday with Princess, isolate and kind of like get on her own. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not getting bad. I'm just getting it is going to be obstacles. But this is a lesson she needs to learn. Unfortunately, the kids are going to be there. But I don't necessarily being as bad. It's just more she needs to fucking organize herself. It's not she's going to have a hard time. And now that we go back into the original cards, there's blocks still. Ooh, but the block is lack of planning. Yeah, she needs a plan. She should do it. She needs to do it, but there's gotta be a lot of planning. I already told her, my nieces, that I'll still be here, call away. And that's all you need to do, to be honest. My best advice for her is just, she needs to fucking plan. Yeah, I'm getting... moving across the country. This is just like examples of past from people that I know. And like how hard it was for them. Even me. And it's going to unfortunately be a little bit harder when you have like kids that depend on you. But as long as they're reminded that you have a support system, or they have a support system with you, I think things can be found out, but there's planning. Like there's positivity on the move, but positivity will come if planning comes and she handles her things in a to-do list style. Like, these are the steps that I need to do. I don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the first day. All that matters is that we have a roof above our head and dinner is there and we have bed for her and her kids to sleep in. That's it. That's it. By next week, when I get a little bit more money, then I can go ahead and I can go ahead and maybe buy some additional stoves if I need them. Maybe a little bit more groceries, like building yourself up to have a proper success instead of like rushing yourself into everything in now. Does she have a job? Already tried to tell her that once you get the place, secure a place, the things one step at a time, and don't just take everything in on me. Yeah, that's the best advice you can give her. My only worry I'm getting right now is that you're coming off. Maybe that's why I said older brother. I fear you coming off overbearing. And I fear she's going to isolate because of that. Because this feels like a decision she's making to try to break something. Could be a cycle. Could be something. Does she have a job? I should be playing the drums with my legs folded while Alex preach poet doing these tarot readings. Sean. Yeah, she works and she does my nephew. He's in the States right now. Okay. So whatever it is, that advice you gave her, that's the best thing you can give her, because that's the only thing I'm getting. There's lack of planning. There's a block. There's a block on the planning. And I think it's because of the bad habits. And I think the prickly skin isn't necessarily just something bad is going to happen, but I think I'm starting to now get it as like a, I'm being rebellious. I need to go do this. Or no. That sounds stupid. But that's the best way I can explain it. More kind of like, I need to do this for myself and my kids so I can go to whatever next and open up doors to whatever's next. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. But I mean, as long as you remind them you got them there. I think they know that too. I think in ways maybe she just wants to see how far she can go. And that's the energy I'm getting, really. There's prosperity in all of this. More towards the idea of a lesson being learned, maturity being gained, and maybe, just maybe, opportunities coming from that. But there is a lot of planning that has to come with that, and a lot of self-work that needs to also come with that. Because we can't just leave when we have kids next to us. But if we do make those decisions, to remind ourselves to basically acknowledge that our moves as the grown adults can affect the younger ones. So if we are going to be doing this, we need to do it the best way possible. And whatever bad habits we gather from our past generations need to be broken in the process. She's gonna learn something from this, though. Yeah, just give her like a break. Just like, give her like a break. Every once in a while, it's okay to be like, hey, do you need some help? Okay, cool. I'll be playing video games. Doesn't mean you don't care. Doesn't mean you don't have to care. Just means, like, ads are about to start. Just give her some time to breathe. Like, hey, I'm just gonna be here playing video games. If you need anything, let me know. Go play video games. Watch from a distance. Let the toddler fall a couple times as they learn to walk and eventually run. It is. See, the more you talk, the more it doesn't come off like you're a little brother, even if you are. That's the funny dynamic of some younger siblings that I have noticed. My sister is very much my older sister, but there are times where I feel like I know a little bit more than she does. And maybe it's because, not that I know everything more than she does, but there are times where I sense the balance of both of us, where it's like I can come in and know a little bit more. Because I was forced to kind of experience things a little bit different after my parents' divorce, especially being the first one in America versus my sister, and being the one responsible with all of the citizenship stuff. So it puts maturity in me that's a little bit different than my sister's. So it's like, sometimes there's a weird balance. It's hard, and it always will be. Yeah. So sometimes people have to make their own decisions, and we can't stop them. Fuck! Sorry, I just got distracted. Princess! Do you even know all the drama? Girl, I'm about to talk to you about drama. Eric, thank you so much for sharing space. The way that I just went, fuck! And then, drama! Ads are starting for 2 minutes straight. Holy shit. No. There's extra drama that happened before filming and in between filming. Yeah, it's non-related to the show. It's more. We'll talk about it. I got you. Wait until ads as I cleanse my cards. Sweet. Just in case anybody's lurking, I'll just wait for a second. Also, I really gotta cleanse my deck anyway, so I'm gonna take this time to cleanse everything. Eric, thank you so much for sharing space. Princess, thank you so much for keeping me updated on all things what happened. Cheese me. Glad things worked out and glad you talked about it. Communication is key. That's such a big deal. Y'all so cool. Thanks for spending time with me. But yeah. What is this? I'm new here. Sean, shut up. It cracks me up when you guys just bounce back and forth from different maps, bro. Me too. I also don't want people to feel like they can't talk to me, you know? No, for real. I think often sometimes just grounding ourselves, centering ourselves, and realizing that at the end of the day, communication is just key in some of these tough situations. Sometimes over communicating can also be bad. Could be overstimulating for some folks as well, because we all cope a little bit different. But as long as you're at least saying the words that you need to be able to make sure everybody's on the same, or at least everybody can understand where you're coming from, and then drop it there and let them communicate, like when they're ready, then that's the best thing you could do. Now that you guys talked about being older sibling, younger sibling kind of energy, I have to remind my sister to get fucking an immigration lawyer. She has one on call, I think. But, you know, sometimes the system has traumatized our people to believe that they don't need it because they're just gonna be a waste of money. We gotta talk about that! Fuck, that's a thing! She'll be alright. We'll get it. Quick cleanse on this. Princess, now that we're back, I'll show you in a second. So, things have happened, obviously. You already know that Mary's son passed away, right? That's not the only news that happened. I might have not seen it unless you have added me on the new updated stuff, but basically Whitney and what's her face? What's her face? Why can't I remember? Angie. Whitney has announced her divorce to her husband, and Angie has officially announced her divorce to her husband as well, which has left both Lisa and the rumors. What's her name? The rumors, the nastiness. What's her fucking name? No, not Heather. Whitney. Whitney is getting her. No, not Heather. What's the? Fuck. Oh, Meredith. Lisa and Mary have been messy on Instagram ever since those announcements have been going off. That's the drama you're missing. You're missing them talking shit about each other on social media, basically. But basically, as of the last 2 weeks, I think, or since I got back or before I left to vacation, an announcement went out, and first it was Angie. Within 24 hours of each other, literally Angie comes out and says she's finally going through a divorce process with her husband. I saw that a mile fucking away. They look like best friends, not partners, not a relationship. Like, I think there's respect and love. I don't know what would have happened, and I'm sure this new season is gonna address some of that, but there's been like drama happening on that side, and then literally 24 hours after, Whitney releases her announcement that she's getting a divorce from her husband, which, by the way, that was like a yes, we were all looking forward to that, queen, you could do better, no offense to him, he probably left you, you guys loved, but you're so young, like you could do this. So the community in many ways was actually pretty excited that Whitney is like finally getting divorced. And I feel bad for the kids, if anything, but I totally get where the rest of the community is coming from. At the end of the day, I just hope that she finds herself in the process, because I think that's the energy that's been missing. And yeah, you gotta share these things to me. yeah, let's talk about it. Hold on, let me find it. Real Housewife. I'm sure we're gonna specifically focus on Robert's passing in this season. Here and Bonnie helping with 2 apps. That's pretty cool. Thanks for being there, bro. Lisa Barlow breaks silence on Angie Neva's and Whitney Rose separation reports. Now, I think this is fucking hilarious, because for the longest time, and to be fair, last season, Lisa Barlow basically had a rough patch with her husband, and her husband was being fucking straightforward about how he felt about a lot of things. And to be honest, I think he was very valid on everything he was saying. I think sometimes you needed to kind of like, you needed to be told some shit. You gotta be in your relationship. There's no like, oh, was Discord now sending it? Let me finish this. In a relationship, I feel like there's no such thing as easy things, and so basically seeing Barlow and her relationship be that raw was actually kind of refreshing, in my opinion, because it gives her more of a human kind of touch. She's pretty iconic. Like, I get upset with her sometimes, but at the end of the day, like, she is pretty fucking iconic, and like in a funny kind of way for reality TV, basically. And to be honest, the end of that season, her finally kind of slowly opening up about like sisterhood when they were in Greece and all talking, and her finally crying about being, not crying, but like opening up about her being like the older sibling and the older sister and all that shit. Like, it kind of gave her more context of why she's so, I don't want to say type A, but why she often kind of like doesn't open up. Because I think there has been, and I think for a long time I've been telling this to Bridget, there has been so much trauma, or there had to have been some sort of experience in her life that has caused some trauma for her to not open up the way that she could. I don't believe her life was perfect. I don't believe life is perfect in general. I believe you believe it's perfect because you want, you know, to be happy in life. But I'm sure she comes from a background of having to experience some things that were not the best at the moment. She's only human. Like, she's probably experiencing things. She had to be the older sister. She had to protect people. She had to do these things, right? So I empathize a lot with Lisa in the sense of, like, the moments that we did get to see her be really raw, I finally got an understanding of her and why she's the way that she is. And so while all that was happening, because of that happening, there was obviously a lot of people talking online. And, like, do I think Lisa and her husband are gonna be a forever? I don't fucking know. I don't believe forever exists, but I believe there's such thing as getting work, not as in work done, but like getting work through therapy. I believe there's like process through communication. I believe there is such thing as really truly building a partnership through being able to understand that there's going to be really highs and really low lows. And I think we only got a glimpse of that. We don't know what's actually happening in their home. So I'm interested to see if more of that process is happening. But because a lot of people were talking about it, when the announcement of Angie went off, because apparently Angie, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, all of this is alleged. Apparently Angie was one of the people that were behind the backs of like this. I also don't know how much I believe that it was Angie. She kind of messy, but all of them are, but I just also don't know how low Angie can really get. Now, would she have maybe told somebody from her team that decided to then sell the story to this person and take advantage that Angie was the one that told them? Maybe that's possible. I don't know how deep these girls can go. It's possible that they could go pretty lower. I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe it wasn't them, but they may have told somebody that eventually told somebody else to sell a story. Because the rumor was that it's coming from Angie, and because the rumor is that Whitney is always talking shit. When the announcement went out that they're both getting a divorce, it was a field day on social media. It was a field day. It was a field day. Angie, basically, what is it? Meredith said that she doesn't think, no, so quote unquote, it wasn't about Angie or Whitney, and if you think that it was about them, then you definitely don't know me. These rumors, the nastiness, like it just, you know, very Meredith. She ended up posting an Instagram story before she clarified to say that it wasn't about anybody. And she posted an Instagram story saying something like, it's so funny how people it's so funny how people think I'm talking about, like, people love to talk about other people's relationship and wish upon the damn fault and all this bullshit, right? Typical of Meredith. Very detailed, very descriptive, whatever. And then followed up with, like, if you thought I was talking about this person, then you don't obviously know me. All the rumors, the nastiness, all that stuff, right? And then in comes Lisa, and all Lisa did, which to be honest was bars, funny, because Lisa's still married. She posted a picture of John Barlow on her Instagram, and all she says is "forever my partner" or some shit like that. Hold on, I think I can find it. Hold on. The rumors, the nastiness. Lisa Barlow. Ugh, love her. Like, as much as she kind of pisses me off sometimes, she really is fucking hilarious. And, like, I totally get it. Oh, it was a picture of her and John. It was a picture of her and John. And it says, partners in it all. And that's all she needed to do. That's all she needed to do, because she did it literally right after the announcement went off. It was almost like a indirect with her damn bottle of Vita tequila in the bottom. The rumors, the nastiness. This shit cracks me up. She's funny. But that is the updates on that. Of course, we have Robert's story, who had passed away. Unfortunately, we will not be having him, and I'm sure a lot of the conversation is going to be surrounding Mary more than it is the drama. But because the drama and the announcement happened, I wouldn't be surprised if the first half of the series is going to end up being the rumors. No, oh no, the first half of the season I think it's gonna be an acknowledgement to Robert, and then the second half is probably the messiness and the pettiness of the divorce. And it's probably gonna be like a slowed fade out. If anything, I see them doing one full episode on Robert and like as a dedication episode. And an acknowledgement of why it happened, how it happened, and how you can get help. It's only right, in my opinion, to do that. But yeah. Eric sent a message over on the Purple app and said that I can read this on the Purple app for you guys to hear. It says, you can read this on stream to give the reading more context. Essentially, my mom has been wanting my sister to get her own place, but my sister has lived her here most, if not all her life here, but my mom feels like they don't respect the homes she built and paid for, and there's moments where yeah, my sister and her daughters drop the ball, and there's moments where my mom drops the ball, but the time my mom waited 5 minutes before my sister had to go to work to argue, to pick a fight, and with all I know and found out, she made up her mind, and me and my mom got into it. I got a bit heated, and I just told my mom that she needs to get the property papers figured out before she starts kicking people out and left and right, blah blah blah. Yeah, so your mom is the toxic bad habits. But here's the thing, if your sister doesn't leave the home, she's not going to be able to break those toxic bad habits. Oh my God. And she's a girl, firstborn in a Latino family. Eric, it's even more intense because there's a lot of pressure that's added onto them. It might actually be healing for her, even if it's hard to be able to leave. And that's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. Princess, what do you feel like? I think girls in general, because even with my stepbrothers, like they got way more slack than I did. Not saying that you're getting slack, Eric, but like the older you are as a woman in the family, especially if you're the firstborn, it's like tough. And you kind of get, sometimes can, and more often can't get the back end of the stick, basically. So I think as long as she tries to plan or plan as much, regardless of it, I think she's going to find success in healing. As long as she comes from it from a perspective of, at the end of the day, I want better for my kids, and I know that this is going to be tough. I'm going to be realistic about it, but I also know that I can handle it as long as I go one step at a time. Some people will have to do this a lot younger without even a brother to help out if they need it, you know? Um, and so I think that's just, she might be just in that point of, she just needs to move forward to what it might be next. It's just going to be hard. That's why I'm telling her that if she leaves, she'll be better off. If she stays, she'll keep dealing with this. Yeah, it's just healthy for the kids too, in general. If you put the kids at the end of the day as the front perspective, like it's better to remove them from those kind of situations, because all it's going to do is just repeat the cycles. And you don't want that. You really, like, we don't want that at all, you know? All right, let's go. I was the only child, but my mom didn't force me to find my own place. She was okay with me staying and having my own. But I moved out to my studio apartment at 23. That's pretty cool. My mom didn't force us. My dad forced my sister, though. It was like a whole dramatic thing. But I was living in America at the time with my mom, and my mom didn't force it out of me. If anything, my mom has anxious attachment, so I would have been stuck. And I have a lot of family members that took them a while to kind of leave, because my family like is very supportive in a sense, but I also feel like a lot of us could use the separation a little bit just to be able to grow in our own shoes. It might be different for everybody else, but for me, I had to force the separation because I needed to grow a little bit more. It was tough, it was hard, but you know, that's what I had to do. Alright. We're ready? This game uses autosave features. Please do not close the game. Photosynthesis seizure warning. Okay, we got warning, 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 warning. You remember wandering into an animal shelter that day just to have a look. Oh! Raggedy old dog. Yeah! Let's do for this one. This is the one. But when I moved to NC from Philly, OMG, that hurt her and was crying, and my mom is an OG and doesn't cry. But now she's okay now. It takes some time to process. I know, my mom cried when I left all the way to Colorado too. That was hard. It was hard for me to be on my own. It was even harder when I chose to just leave. I think my family in general, like, maybe knew that eventually that was gonna be like the thing that I wanted to do, but it was also kind of like, we're here, we love you. But this one wouldn't stop pawing. You remember wandering into the animal shelter that day just to have a look. But this one wouldn't stop pawing and whining at me. Eventually, I gave in. It was called... Ooh, what do I call him? What do I call him? Fidoulace. Is that how you spell Fidoulace? Whatever, it's how I spell it today. Fidoulace! Then it was good for a while. There were quiet nights on the couch, soft sleep, breathing, and decided you and Fidoulace. No sabo que leave me and my lace alone. A terrifying race people are calling double what? If only the good times would have lasted longer. Ongoing treatment is possible, but it won't be cheap. What? Is Fidoulace sick? The only place hiring was dangerous, but you don't need to stay here for long, just until Fidoulace is feeling better. This is what I have to do to keep my child alive. Fidoulace! Fidoulace! Oh god, I'm gonna play solo. Endless mode. America 1993. How to play. Hi, I'm Greg. Hold on. Throughout the night, you will get customers. You must figure out whether or not they are doppelgangers. To detect one, use the computer. The database always shows correct verified information. Question customers to determine if they are doppelgangers. Doppelgangers. Greg David, this person has one arm. No, you see my arm actually grew back 2 days ago. Alright, got it. Oh shit! No, you see my arm actually grew back 2 days ago. Discuss with your friends and decide if you think the customer is a doppelganger. Oh, this is multiplayer, that's right. If you suspect the worst, locate the gun beneath your counter and shoot. If you are notified that a doppelganger left the store, you'd better board up. Lay traps and hide. Head inside. Got it, got it, got it. Don't look to the side. Don't look to the side, Alex. Don't look to the side. Get inside. Go inside. Go into the corner. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fast. Hold on. No. Oh, no. XY gamepad controls. Look sensitivity. Lower that shit. Jesus. Read the instructions on the notice bar. No, the. Oh, that's the gun. Why does this still feel so fucking fast? Why is there just meat? What the fuck is this? Hello? Oh, there we go. Employ to do. Use trash bags to throw out the limbs of the storage room. Mop the blood. Restock the incomplete shelf within boxes. Okay, where the fuck are the trash bags then? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh. Oh. Well, where's the trash? I don't like the sound. Run. 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 No, mommy. 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 Mama. Mama. Oh, pick that shit up. Close that damn door. Where's the mop? Pick the mop. Mama. Mama. Okay. Okay. Restock shelves. Okay, I guess I'll just keep that. How about we just always keep this close? How about we just always keep this close forever and ever? Oh, okay, I really do have to drag and drop. I want candy! Somebody give me candy! Somebody give me candy! Oh, candy! Bro, give me candy. Is that not it? Bro, what the hell? Am I not seeing that right? Oh, my dumbass. I don't know colors. Yo no sé. Oh wait, I've seen this video. Cassie's playing this on YouTube. You're gonna have fun. Am I gonna have am I gonna shit my pants, princess? Am I actually gonna have a lot of fun? Not gonna lie, this goes really fast and I wouldn't be surprised if I end up getting sick. Read instructions on the checkout counter. What if I don't wanna? How do I drop this? Oh, gee. Can I throw this away? Hold on. Ah! Close the damn door. The fuck was that noise? Customer interrogation protocols. Scan their ID to open the real person's profile on the computer. Question them about these details. The computer's database always holds verified info trusted. If you spot any inconsistencies or blatant lies, locate the gun underneath the counter and shoot. Just checking in to tell you your hair is looking... Oh, thanks, Aster. Hope you're doing well. Who the fuck? Who the fuck came in? Ah! Oh, hey. Ah, Clyde, huh? Okay, Clyde. Well, now you must be new night clerk. Welcome to the graveyard shift, my friend. I don't like you. I don't trust you. It's probably a little daunting, huh? You think, Clyde? You fucking think, Clyde? I don't like your name and I don't like your smile. No worries. Let me give you a rundown on how it's done. How is it done? First, scan my ID card on the counter. Am I supposed to just trust you? That's a big-ass ID card. Now check the computer. Clyde, you better not be lying to me. Oh, you got that whack-ass smell. Okay. Occupation, sheriff. My occupation, sheriff. Best in town. Okay. Okay. Okay, he answered that correctly. Just washed him last night. Good luck finding me out of uniform. Ah. Got him on, don't I? Yeah, but I need to just triple check. 04. Okay, 4/15. 1939. Not sure what to say. Sorry, but. I look damn good in that photo, don't I? Not sure what to say. Sorry, bud. What do you mean you're not sure what to say about your birthday? You should be able to know your birthday. Ask me anything, my friend. My head, I haven't lost. Again, have I? Haha. No. No! That's no way! He should know his birthday! He doesn't know what to say! How are you? Oh. Is this on purpose? Accept the distraction with the register. This should be illegal. Okay. Oh. I don't believe you. I don't think you were... I don't believe you. Ah! Oh, I don't believe you either. I don't like you. Alright? I don't like you. I don't like anybody. Clap, 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 clap! Give it to me. Hey there! Long night at the hospital. Just need to grab a few things and head home. Few things, huh? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels more than a few. Bonnie. You said you're Bonnie. Okay. She did say she worked at the hospital. I don't have anything to say about this. Bro! Okay, so none of you bitches know what to say about this? I feel like maybe that's something the developers need to fucking do. She wears glasses. Oh, she's not wearing glasses. Chat. Asking about my reading glasses. I took them off before he... Sometimes wear... Oh, she sometimes wears glasses. Okay, that saved her ass. Oh yeah, my reading glasses. I took them off before hitting here. Okay. Okay. I mean, she is bald. We can see that. Yeah, I keep it shaved. Easier. That's valid. I've been there. I don't have anything to say about this. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have anything? Aren't you fucking alive, Bonnie? Is that not what you're... Come on, get this fucking gun. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I trust you. Can I hit you with my broom just to triple check? I trust you. Yeah, keep it shaved. Scrubs. Okay. Still got both my arms and legs. Okay, you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Alright, you can leave. Alright. Okay. Okay. This game is called Shit at Midnight. You imagine? Delivery has arrived. Open the loading gate. I don't trust the gate. I don't trust the gate. I don't trust it. Drop it, and you better not come back. Oh, damn. Okay, y'all. What the fuck? Can y'all chill? That was not top tier service. Hey man, I'm just down the road for your store. My cart was hard. I already need to hand gettings running again. Can you come out and help me? No. bitch. Go down the road and help it. Why? Hello? Horror movie fucking 101. Why would I do that? What do I have to do about the traps again? You know what, bitch? I don't give a damn. I'm gonna place that here. Right? I'm gonna place that here. And you know what? I'm gonna take the gun. I don't trust none ya. Don't make me ratatata you. It is co-op, yes, there you go. Hey, how you doing? Hey, man. Just grabbing some stuff real quick. No big deal. Okay, but it is a big deal. Did you not realize what the fuck happened outside? Or are you missing something? I lost my fucking... What if this is the one I saw? Right, I'm watching you, motherfucker. I'm watching you. Give me your damn ID. Okay, first of all... Nathan. You dumb bitch. You thought... The fuck is wrong with you? Give me the damn trash bags. Where are the trash bags? Well, I hope that was a bad guy. See, this place is a mess. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, good evening. Just grabbing a few things before heading back on the road. Oh, really? Oh, really? Really? Just gonna drop this here real quick. Puta madre. Can you stay out there? Thank you. And nobody better fucking hit me. I got a clock on me, bruh. Oh. I know. Take the damn up. Alright, I'm watching you, bro. At least you give me something to fucking scan. God damn, Kevin. Tell me you're... Oh, first of all, what the fuck do you look like? Kevin? You're looking like a Kevin so far, alright? What's your occupations? I work in insurance claim. Mostly, it's not exactly exciting, but it pays the bills. Okay, glad you pay the bills. Did I toss some shit? Well, we're here. I'm sorry, sir. You might actually be real. Just making sure, you know, you have a nice little environment for you. Often informal. Dress shirt and tie, always professional. Cute. Just blessed to be good jeans, I suppose. What are you trying to tell me? Why did I lower my reviews? Pretty nice, a small place. Clean place, well stacked. Ah. So who gave me a lower rating? Which you motherfuckers? Why did two of you not be able to tell me your date of birth? Do y'all hear that? What did he say his date of birth was? I'm a little scared. Good evening. I've exact change which optimized this transaction. That's fucking weird. You're fucking weird. Your shift is done. Clean up. Optimize my fucking... What the fuck? Who says that? Who says that? The fuck? Pendejo. I'm gonna need you to, like, chill out, bro. Can you... Something doesn't sound right. Something doesn't sound right. Something doesn't sound right. Clock, clock. Don't. I will. Don't make me. Don't make me. 'Cause I will. That's right. Water. We got it, we got it, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. I think all the question marks are done. Okay. Gonna put that here. There. Why not organize myself while I'm at it? Yeah. Yep. Oh. That's sus for me. It's a little sus, not gonna lie. Clean that up. Okay. I thought for a second, you know, I was a goner. I thought for a second I was a goner. Mommy. Head home. Oh, I took the gun by accident. Quota 30. Store revenue 82. Human kill penalty 15. Surpassed quota. Which one I missed? Which one was wrong? I got only 16. This is some bullshit. $60 for traumatizing my fucking life? That's crazy. That is insane. I don't like that. I don't like that. 2 days remain until Frito-Lay's next medicine bill. Customer report. Human. Okay, those two were human. Oh, so I did manage to get one while I was gone. Ooh, I got... Oh, the last dude was human. Maybe he was just a little weird. That's my bad, dog. $15 fee for unaliving somebody? That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. A new night. Check the notice void. Run. Midnight news. Joe's Diner burnt down. Locals are shaking, and once beloved Joe Diners has been burned down in what appears to be the act of arson yesterday night. Quota is $35. Look, brother. I'm watching you. Gotta have my pew-pew. Why are you taking so long? Why aren't you happy? Are you okay? Do you need to talk to me? Fuck you want, huh? Oh, you're drunk. Got it. Shop. Oh, he's not happy we don't have a plant? Okay, I'll purchase a plant for you. Is that what it is? Retire and live in the dream. Okay, you're gonna wait there, buddy. I'll give you your plan. Give me the plant. Let's make him happy. Drop it. Let me make you fucking happy. Does that make you happy? Oh wow, he is actually way happier now. Shut up and ring me up already. I mean, he kind of has a mustache, so I guess that's there. Don't like the shirt? Okay, I mean, you're right. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Shut up. Why are you mad at everything? Okay, fine. I'll trust it. I'll trust it. Goodbye. Oh, ah! Oh shit! Well, see, I didn't account that he was gonna just walk up to something. Hey, let me just grab these things. No, bitch. The fuck? You're not just gonna grab thing. Karen, it had to be a fucking Karen. Real estate agent. $1 million closing. Okay, she looks like her. November, baby. 28 years old. She does. Okay, I trust you. Maybe traps right in front door isn't a good idea. You know what? I have trust issues. Shut up. I have trust issues. I made my decision and I'll live with it. I live with it. I live with it. Take token. I feel like this needs to be somewhere closer to me. I do. Praise the entity. The fuck is that? Oh, caramba. I'm coming. Hello, yes. Welcome. Evening. Been a busy night. Why do you look so weird? Are two of your eyes different colors? Oh. Okay. Okay. Occupation, supermarket clerk at Daryl's. Yep, similar to your job. It's up a whole... I don't purposely unalive people, okay? We got net grunts who hang around the store to deal with that stuff. They're not the nicest people. That means I've got different color eyes. Okay. Red on her left hand? Give me your left hand. Oh, you do? You have it there. Interesting. Interesting. April 12th. I'm 25. Okay, I'll trust it. No! No! I don't want to do this! Mommy. Mommy. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Beautiful. Hey, I don't think you're normal. Ah! Ah! What the hell? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just a regular night. I just have to make it, right? 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 I'm low and stuck, yo. Hey! Tired from a long shift at the local diner. Probably. Wait, didn't it burn down? Brandon Keller? Sir, I don't like you. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because it burnt down. It said Joe's burnt down. The fuck? I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I don't care. I don't care. There's one right there. Oh, I pissed it up. I pissed it off. I pissed it off. I pissed it off. I pissed it off. He's there. He's there. He's there. Ah! She scared me. She's just a white woman. Ask first, shoot second. I can't! Why are you being weird? Okay. Oh, damn. You actually look like that. Okay. That's why. Okay. They actually have that written down? Yes. Often has paint stains on her clothing. She does. She does. That's short hair. She has it. I'll trust you. I'm not gonna do the math. Hey, so, can I tell my boss that maybe, just maybe, it could be a good idea to hire, like, a dog or something? The fuck is a gnome doing here? Not... Okay. I don't know how I feel about the sounds I'm hearing. Hey. Oh! Hello! But why are you in the back of the register? Of course, I will scan these items right away for my friend. Why, thank you. Her handsome customer like you, no problem at all. How are you? I'm a little shaken up. I'm a little shaken up. Ads are going to be starting in the next couple minutes. Just heads up. I'm a little overstimulated. Not gonna lie. Make it quick, but got net business to deal with. All right, fucking Bugs Bunny, what's up with your teeth? Not human eradication task force. Why don't you guys like to talk about it? I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Leave my place now. And I never want to see you again. Oh, shut the fuck up. You left one. Can I just die? 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 Can I just die at this point? Can I please just die at this point? Can I just... I'm begging you, please just let me, just let me. Just let me. Just let me die. Fuck. That's all I got. That's all I got. Well, this is it, folks. Rest in peace. Ah! Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, shut the fuck up. Come here. They're gone. Okay. Your shift is done. Clean it. Bro, what the fuck? See, I just, you know, I was... Ads are about to start. I was just trying my best. I let one of them in by accident. It was quite a day. Rough time working. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It was a rough time. Oh, I see where the doors are. I see where the doors are now. I'm gonna drop that in here. Drop that in there. Probably restock everything. Okay. Cute. Take those tokens. Okay. Head home. Okay. How much did I make? Okay, that's not bad. I only killed one person? Okay. Which one was it? Next. Only 18? That's crazy. 45 years ago, the infamous serial killer known as the Dentist roamed Midnight Town, killing victims by ripping their jaws off. Okay. Government authorities confirmed the reports of Tall. emaciated figure matching the description of the same killer that died 40 years ago. Witness described as slack, broken jaw, white bloody bandage, hands, and cracking skin. It follows the same method of killing as the original dentist, removing the victim's jaw from their skull. If you see it, do not hide, do not speak, and do not look back. Run until your legs no longer obey. So you successfully flee. Contact your loved ones while still can. Witnesses who managed to escape are all found unalived and more than a week later. Roger was just drunk. He stepped into the... I felt bad for Roger. Linda! What? Database says her tattoo is on her left hand. This one was on the right. My dumbass didn't know right from left. Oh, shit. I did get Brandon right. I mean, I knew Norbert was not correct. Oh, I got Brandon right. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew. It said Joe's Diners was burnt down. Why the fuck? It's already 2 hours, so I'm gonna pause here. Tomorrow's a longer stream day. Tomorrow's Warframe day. Okay? Warframe day. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more shift and then I'll head out. Let me do it for Frito Lays. Frito Lays. Frito Lays. Serial killer back from the dead. 40 years ago, the infamous killer known as the Dentist was buried right here in Midnight Town. Now, a creature with a strikingly similar likeness has reportedly been terrorizing the residents. Cool, so I'm gonna have to deal with this bullshit? Great. Okay, I see you. Jade, hello, I'm Jade. Okay. Store manager, rats, bad news. Rats have started running rampant around the store. They negatively affect the store ratings, so please catch them and throw them into the dumpster. Or finally, any other way to dispose of them. New creature spotted around the entity. This is official warning from NET. Small leaping creatures highly resemblance of children's doll has been spotted around the entity. Field reports suggested extremely vulnerable Bulgian attacks. 8-legged hostile monstrosity has been observed targeting establishments and failed to correctly identify it. So that's the bullshit I heard yesterday? Oh my god. Girl, now you and I both know. You and I both know that's not Jade. You and I both know you ain't Jade. Some bullshit. Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, mommy! Mommy! Ryan, you again. Look, something happened last night. Okay? It was a dentist thing on the news. It was fast, strong. Wiped out my whole squad in seconds. But it left me alive. Just stood there, staring at me. Just stay sharp, alright? Pray you never see that fucking thing. I think I just saw it. I think I just saw it! What am I supposed to do?! Okay, Ryan. Ryan, you're not wearing your fucking... Ryan, I don't trust you. I don't care. I'll take the fee. Remember, purchase straps on the computer survive next assault. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is he gone? Let me reload this shit. Is he gone? Please be gone. Please be gone. Please be gone. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Bitch. I need you to not do this to me, okay? I'm not picking up that damn heart. You ain't teasing me for shit. The hell? Yes, man. Oh. Hi, sorry, I'm a bit out of it. Got off late. Okay. Excuse me, hold on. Let me just... Yes, hound dog. I'm not quite sure if that's exactly it, but you know, Elena. Heavy facial. You're right, I don't. I'll let you have this one. Just leave my place now. Leave my work establishment in this very moment. Do you understand? Why are your titties out, sir? Hey, man, just picking up something for my sister, Catherine. Okay, does your sister, Catherine, like you looking this way? The fuck? Can you hold on for a second? Thanks. I'm so over myself. Okay. Okay. Tony, I don't... Go to hell. Okay? I'm not... This is too intense for me right now, okay? I'd rather lose all the money than lose my fucking... Knew it. Tommy said I'm one of them. How am I one of them? Why are you guys not wearing your fuck-ass helmet? Huh? I know the game is so fun. I've been looking for somebody to play with. Maybe I'll open it up for the community. You're gonna have to wait, sir! I'm not picking up those hearts. I don't trust them. You're not teasing me with a good time. Colin, this is a shithole store Ryan keeps coming back to. He's a subordinate. That's... Why aren't you wearing your helmet, sir? Do you guys... Okay, you actually have your... Oh, my bad, I didn't... Okay. I trust you. I didn't trust Ryan. I didn't trust Ryan. I didn't trust Ryan. I didn't trust Ryan. Hijo la chingada madre. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? Fine. Fuck me. All right. Okay, calm down, Alex. Calm down, Alex. It's fine. Calm down, Alex. It's fine. Let's get it. They wanna fuck with me. They wanna fuck with me. All right. All right. I'm ready for you. Come here, eight-legged, whatever. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Dale, bro, dale, dale. Or whatever Dr. Pepper... Dr. Pepper. Come here, little bitch. Come here, little bitch. Come here, little bitch. You know, I'm really getting pissed at you. How am I supposed to get you? Please just unalive me. I am begging you. Keep forgetting to reload. Did I do it? Oh, fucking finally. Jesus Christ! Your shift is done. Clean up. What? I didn't even make anything. I was unaliving literally everybody. It was actually kind of shitty. Not gonna lie. Close that door. Y'all are fucking nasty. I did not realize the bathrooms were that disgusting. Okay, clean everything. All right. Everything. Who the hell's... Who left the shit stains? It's fucked up. Y'all disgust me. Who does this? Why do people do this? Okay. I'm probably gonna get fined a lot because I literally didn't... I basically unalived everybody. Oh. Okay, restock on that one. Restock on that one. Okay, just one more. Mop one more time. Okay, I gotta run it. Oh, wait, no. We're not done cleaning up. Leaving. Running. Leaving. Get out. I don't think I made anything. I didn't meet the quota at... Oh, I did. I made $10. You pay the bill and medicine arrives soon after. You lose 40, but you see Fidole's condition improve. Fidole's has the strength to join the next shift. My dog has to join the next shift? Wait, that's actually pretty cool. Wait, this game would be fun with more people. Oh, Ryan was a real person, but he wasn't wearing his helmet, and I couldn't tell! Wow, we really had so many. The first one was, the second one wasn't! I was right and wrong at the same time! Why weren't you wearing your fucking t-shirt? How is that even okay? I'm leaving. Some fucked up shit. I like this game, but it's freaking me out. I like it, but I gotta go. It's been good, y'all. Can nap for a little bit. Hello, everybody. Wait, that's a really fun game. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Thank you for the stretch, Eric. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, did I bring anything to hydrate with in the stream? I didn't. Let me fix that for you and give you some Frida in the meantime. Hold on. If you guys are not on the clock app, sorry, if you're in the clock app, you're not going to be able to see Frida. Frida's my dog. She's knocked the hell out. Hold on, I'll be right back. One sec. One sec. One sec. She did say that. She got off the camera and was like, bitch, where are you going? Cheers! Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for the stretch. Everybody remember to stretch. That was a stressful game. Appreciate you guys for spending quality time with me while I played that and did some tarot readings. Thank you all. Reminder, it should have been a post gone live already. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. We'll be live tomorrow with some Warframe. Playing some Warframe, chilling out. Should be a little bit of a longer stream, I think. I'm making it a longer stream at least. And yeah. Have a beautiful day. See y'all tomorrow. Remember to follow me everywhere. Bots will be temporarily available on the purple app and more prominently on the red app. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.